Hi, and welcome to a very different Financial Reporter Women's Recognition Awards. Now, of course, this isn't the Women's Recognition Awards party that we expected to be holding this year, but as everybody knows by now, safety comes first. So this year, we're going to announce the winners of the 2020 Financial Reporter Women's Recognition Awards exclusively on Twitter. On Thursday, the 27th of August from 1 o'clock, finalists are invited to join us on our Financial Reporter Women's Recognition Awards Twitter channel, which can be found at FR_WRA, where we're going to announce this year's winners. Now, this digital announcement should in no way detract from the amazing, incredible applications from each and every one of our finalists and winners this year. This might not be the glittering lights of Alexandra Palace and our amazing awards party last year, but we're delighted to be bringing this announcement to you from our beautiful hometown in Blackpool.
To say this year has been unexpected is an understatement, and it has had enormous, far-reaching consequences for countless industries, including our own. For several months now, we have been adjusting to the new normal. We have been planning, we've been innovating, we've been changing how we work, and we've mostly been working from our sofas.
And whilst all of this has been happening, our industry has continued to innovate and to thrive. Overnight, underwriting teams and business development managers have been relegated to spare rooms and conservatories up and down the country, and despite all of that, the wheels of our industry have kept on turning. This speaks to a resilience and an ability to adapt to change, and that's what the Women's Recognition Awards are all about. The ability to adapt and to make adjustments to improve our industry and to do it together.
So, as we look towards that goal, where are we? The 2020 Women in Finance Charter Review made for interesting reading. A third, 33%, of the companies interviewed for this review have met or exceeded their targets for female representation in senior management, and a further 48% are on track to do so by their deadline. As the report says, we're moving in the right direction. Some of the key actions reported in this year's review that are driving change are things that companies of all sizes, from a two-person brokerage to the biggest lender, can implement themselves. These are focusing on diverse hiring shortlists, on providing diversity-related training and promoting flexible working. Of course, no single individual or business should feel as though it's their responsibility to single-handedly change the world every day. But when seemingly small but impactful actions are taken with the intent to do just one thing slightly better, we improve the culture overall. We should each hold ourselves accountable, not for the gender balance of an entire industry, but for what we can do to improve it. So if you know that your company does not yet offer diversity training and it's within your power to change that, that is one small action that you can do. So if you're a manager who has the power to grant flexible working for your whole team and help remove the stigma that comes with women choosing to work flexibly, that is something that you can do to make a difference. If you hire people and have never considered how to remove inbuilt bias from your hiring process, or how to create diverse hiring shortlists, or even how to attract diverse talent in the first place, that is something you can do to make a difference. Every single thing that an individual does forms part of this larger movement, and so it's our responsibility to do exactly that.
For our part, this year we've continued our hard work on Financial Reporter, working on the gender balance of our commentators, bloggers and feature contributors. We've had more women represented in our In the Spotlight interview this year than ever before. We've covered stories of countless women in our industry, their career paths and their achievements in our How I Got Here series, designed to inspire those who wish to follow in their footsteps. We've covered stories on the advice gap, on the savings gap and the protection gap between men and women, with gender equality always at the heart of Financial Reporter's editorial focus.
And we're so thankful that we're part of a growing number of people and businesses who understand, like us, that the industry will be better when it is truly equal. Proof of that is in the list of exceptional, talented, accomplished women who make up the finalists and winners of this year's Women's Recognition Awards. During the most difficult few months that many of us have faced for a long time, people shouted about their own achievements and those of their peers and their friends and their colleagues, and it has been immensely joyful and hopeful to read those nominations as they poured in.
And each of our finalists and winners have fought off huge amounts of competition to get those places, so well done to each and every one of you. And thank you to everybody who took the time to apply this year, and for everyone that nominated somebody that they know for a Women's Recognition Award. And of course, a huge thank you to our headline event sponsor Barclays, and to each of our category sponsors for supporting this year's programme. Without your support, none of this would be possible. Seeing so many companies and huge names in our industry throw their support behind the Financial Reporter Women's Recognition Awards is just amazing.
And of course, thanks to our judges who have been tirelessly reading through your nominations and making the difficult decisions that get us to this point. announcing the winners of this year's awards.
So enjoy the reveal of the 2020 Financial Reporter Women's Recognition Awards. Good luck to each and every one of our finalists, and thank you to everybody that took part this year. We're sad that we won't be celebrating this year's awards programme with you in person, but we'll be back and we'll see you next year.